All right, so this is the last bit of the video left tonight. I mean, the battery is gonna die anytime, but hopefully I catch this. So, done with the whole day. I'm winding down, and I'm having a pure fucking local meal over here. You know. So I'm gonna switch the camera for you guys to check it out. Now, I'm having. So here it is. I'm having harira, eggs, cheese, olives. Mind you, this is Gruyere, ladies and gentlemen. Gruyere that I scored down the street. And this is msimmen. So it's basically, I actually don't know how to fucking explain it, but one is like, it's a bread thing, but not really bread. It's made, you know, with oil or butter. So one has olives in it, which is the one to the left, and then the one to the right has vegetables. Yeah, and this is from the local lady right over here. Purely local food. Yeah, I didn't spend much. I was gonna go to the house, not to the house, to the beach shack and actually cook. But fuck that, I'm not trying to do all that tonight. I walked far as fuck today. Had an epic day, amazing fucking pit stops along the way. And currently I'm tired as fuck. And for me to walk all the way to the beach shack again, which is still a long ass walk ahead of me, and then pick up the coals, light them up, cut up all the vegetables. The beach shack is all fucked up. Things are disorganized, clothes on the floor, all of that shit. But had an epic fucking day. I'm about to have an epic fucking dinner here locally and settle in. Yeah, this is the first day full time living that beach shack life, you know. So yeah, the battery can die anytime. So I'm gonna cut it off right here and eat. Hopefully I get some camera to do some more shit, you know what I'm saying? But I wanna eat this. I think I'm gonna get some more food, but I'm gonna see how I feel with doing this, because I wanna keep it low budget until I really get that money transferred from the US account to the Moroccan account. All right? And once that really is there, like my nerves will calm more. You know, I'm making a big deal out of it, but it's just because I was traumatized by actually putting an invalid bank account number and it having to be in return. It was a 20-day turnaround and the whole thing. But right now I really need the money. I need to get a stand-up desk, set up the workspace, turn on hopefully fiber internet or the cheapest option before that, and then yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna cut it short here and start eating. All right, peace. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna actually roll tape until it dies, right? I gotta share this meal with you guys, man. Yo, this is sick. This is sick. Even like the background, right? Like local as fuck. Like, look at that, you know? Like this is the msimmen spot, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get into it. So I already started on the egg. Now, mind you, I've been fasting for 20 hours now, right? 20-hour fast. I did only have trees. That's it. Nothing else. So yeah, getting them fats in, boiled eggs. First thing going down is just some fats. And then I'm gonna hit the harira to get the stomach feeling warm. It's also epic where I'm sitting. Like I'm right on the street, breezy, feels good. Like sitting all the way outside. Fuck all that restaurant bullshit, like fancy ass things, but you know, look, right on the fucking street, man. Dope as fuck, though. Dope as fuck. Loving it, loving it. The beach shack life, guys. All right, let's get into the soup. Now, there's a dog right by me right now that's trying to do his thing, right? But I'm gonna give him some food if he sticks around. Because if I do it now, he's gonna hound me. But if he sticks around, man, if he stays open to the possibility that there may be food coming down the line, I will hook the homie up. I really would. Right? I'll hook him up. But I can't do it now because, you know, these are not your purely civilized, gentrified dogs you would find at Dolores Park in San Francisco. No, it's not. These are what, and it, here, check this out. It seems that he is gonna put in the time, right? He was actually standing right now, he just sat down. So he's gonna put in the time, right? So these dogs are different. I mean, animals, cats also, they're different. They're not as, if you give them the food, without establishing some sort of boundary, they're gonna be all over the place. Like for example, at the beach shack, there's about 5-6 cats that kind of live around the neighbors, right? And I make it a point that every time they come on the roof or come anywhere on the beach shack, I let them know that they gotta go. Now, I give them food, or I might give them food. I haven't actually done it. I'm thinking about it. I'll give them food if I find them outside the beach shack, to establish that, hey, I'm willing to give you food, but don't come in my shit. Because if you don't do that, literally they will come and eat your fucking food. They literally would. And it happened to me with some dogs out here. I went grocery shopping many times, and I would, like on the way back, I would just kind of put my bag down to go into another store, or put my bag down to take a piss or some shit, and literally the dog would just go at it. And they just take it. It's different out here, man. If you don't establish that relationship, you literally would not find your food. They'll just take the shit. And I leave the rooftop open, the door, so they will be all up in that fucking kitchen. Like whatever I bring, them cats and dogs will go in there and tear that shit up. So I love when I connect with animals, but it's not the gentrified reality that many of us, for lack of better words, have experienced in the West. And I'm mainly speaking about San Francisco here. Like San Francisco's a, you know, it's a special place, both in my heart and both in the world. Oh man, this Harira is kicking, you know? This Harira is really kicking, bro. So, yeah, so the food situation, what is it? Yeah, the animal situation. Yeah, the animal situation, man, is serious out here, bro. You know? Yeah, and there's this interesting thing, you know? There's dogs that, yeah, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example of a dog that has actually tried to establish like a relationship before the food thing, like trying to make himself like earn the time, right? So yesterday I went and took a walk like at 1 a.m. And as I walked back, I ran into this pack of dogs. You know, also there's packs of dogs at night that set up in their spots. And if you roll up, they will all, and speaking of that, there's someone just barking at the car. They will all roll up on you, literally, and encircle you. This happened to me a few times since I've been here, just like these 2 days. And it happened to me like on weekends that I used to come here. If you walk around at night, there's packs of dogs that will come out. They're claiming that spot for the night. In the daytime, it's not like that, you know? But at night, they're out there deep. Like 4, 5, 6 deep. You know what I'm saying? I just ran into one of them on the way back from where I went today. Right? So yeah. So this dog, so a pack of dogs rolled up on me, and I had to stop and then wait for that moment, for that pause, for them to stop, like coming at me, and then I would go down to the ground. That always knocks them off balance, and then I start to move towards them slowly, gaining space, and this goes on for about, I would say with some dogs, a minute to some a few minutes. You have to keep coming back and doing this, right? And then they'll get off your ass, right? Some light. So yeah, so if you do this, they'll get off. See, yeah. So after I rolled up on those dogs rolled up on me, and then I did that. I left. There was this dog that joined me. He wasn't from the pack, and this dog kept walking in front of me, like clearing the way for like the next, like 15-minute walk, literally. And even when I had stops, I stopped and sparked up at different places. He stopped with me and literally would just lay down by me. So the entire time, he's like, "Yo, I got you," type of thing, you know. So that's an interesting thing. It's not only time it happened. One time again, I was literally escorted by a bunch of dogs, and I thought they're coming to get me, but it was literally just escorting me through the entire village, right? That's when I was new there. It's some weird ass shit, you know, but it was deep. They escorted me all the way from their territory to where I live, and they let me know the entire time that they're just walking by me, like just walking with me, not attacking. So yeah, that was an interesting side tangent on the animal thing. Out here by the beach shack, not in San Francisco or a western gentrified city where you happen to live. I'm talking about Africa. Right? Different relationship. And the battery is still going, which I'm fucking shocked. So yeah, I had an epic day. Went all the way out there to score that organic stuff. It was well worth it. I had an amazing experience even picking it up. On the way back, I went through an epic fucking beach. Epic lands, like green lands on the ocean. And walked all the way back on the sand until I got to that house that's on top of the hill, where there was that high tide that destroyed that house. That's the house, that was the landmark that I saw from far fucking away, and I said, fuck it. I walked the entire way back on the sand. And now I'm finishing up with the local dinner I was worried about all the other stuff, like it's not natural. Oh, carb thing, I've been fasting, all that. But I combined it pretty well. Got a bunch of eggs, got cheese, even Gruyere. I got olives. And then I got those two big carb things, like the bread, the cinnamon thing, right? And I got a soup. So all in all, man, an epic fucking day at the beach shack, living that beach life. Oh, remember what I told you earlier? Them pack of dogs, and about like establishing boundaries with the homies over here. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the dogs in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's a pack of them out here, and this is their spot at night. And if you cross it through, they'll come at you, man. It's about 2, 3. There's another 2 back there, so it's at least 4 deep. They will literally attack you. You know what I'm saying? So earlier with the food situation, now some of them seen me last night, but they still have not like really accepted the fact that I'm a fucking local out here, man. So yeah, see, this guy's circling. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's serious out here, man. It ain't like so. These are not pets. These are some real dogs. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fucking pets, man. So you gotta establish a certain relationship out here with the homies, with the animals. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's real.